good evening. Something a little bit different today. I thought I'd take a look at some 1/100th or 15mm tanks. With some of the lads down at Lost Ark have decided to play some tank wars, bolt action tank wars, but they've decided to play using 15mm stuff, or 1/100th. So I've dusted out some of the kits that I've made a year or so ago, and I've not done a review of the 1/100th kits before, so I thought an opportunity to do a quick review, as I've got about 10 of these to build up. So I thought I'd take a look at two, the Jagdpanther and the Jagdtiger. So let's start off with the Jagdpanther, Hunting Panther. These kits are by Zvezda, a Russian company. When I bought them they were about £2.50. They're now about £3.50. Went up by £1. These ones I bought from Salute last year. I haven't got around to building them up. Just to give you an idea of the scale, that's a bolt action 1/56 scale tank. That's a Stug, and by comparison this is a Zvezda 1/100th or 15mm Tiger. So you can see the difference in scale between the two. And Zvezda produced some lovely kits, especially considering the price. They look quite nice, all painted up. Anyway, that's one that I painted last year. So the Jagdpanther, it's a tank killer, tank destroyer, based on the Panther chassis and the Tiger II gun, which was an 88mm KWK-43 cannon that went in the Tiger II, and they produced these from 1944. Apparently there were 415 made. So that's the box art. There's all in Russian on the front, and it's a snap fit, no glue required. So they're fairly simple kits, but they are quite detailed. And then on the back you've got the 3 views of the tank built up, and some stuff in Russian and English. Easy to glue, easy to paint. It's easy for them to say. An unpainted model and a unit flag. So there we have the box. So let's see if I can get inside. We'll have a look at the kit. So I've not made a Jagdpanther up yet. I've got 4 of these to build. So inside we get an instruction sheet and 2 sprues. So instruction sheet in Russian and English. Zvezda have their own game system, Art of Tactic World War II, and a lot of their kits come with info cards for the models. This one apparently doesn't. I've no idea what the Art of Tactic game system is like, but there you can find out about it at artoftactic.com. So there's the instructions. Fairly simple kits. If you don't want to use glue, you don't have to. They completely snap together. So there we go. Let's have a look at the kit. So 2 sprues, tracks, let's have a look at the wheels. There we go. So nice detail there. You can see all the individual rivets and bolts, one piece tracks, and the sprockets that they go onto, and the sides and the rear. Again, lots of nice detail in there with some of the tools. And then the body itself. So we've got the top plates, the gun, the front, a little bit of chassis stuff, and some exhaust pipes, and I presume that's a machine gun. Now that's the flag they're talking about. The little hole at the bottom of the chassis there, that you can put the flag and mount it so that each unit has a flag sticking up out the back. I presume that's something to do with their game system. It's not something that I'd use. So that's the kit. As I say, very nice and detailed. Got a lot good built up, and I'll build those in a minute. So let's put that to one side. If I can get it back in the box, that is. There you go. And let's have a look at the Jagdtiger. So this is the Jagdtiger. Wasn't as common as the Jagdpanther. Was much heavier, and this one had 71 tons it was, and had a 128mm Pak 44 L/55 main gun, capable of outranging any Allied tank. Again, this came in from late 1944, and there were only sort of 70 or 80 of these produced, so I'm not sure what sort of action they saw, but apparently there's 3 left in various museums. And the cover art is based on the Jagdtiger that's currently on display at the US Army Ordnance Museum in Maryland. So, again, 3 views on the back. "23 parts. German heavy tank destroyer. SD KFZ 186 Jagdtiger." So let's have a look at this. I'm guessing it's going to be very similar to the Jagdpanther. So we get the instruction sheet or the information sheet. It's in German as well as English and Russian. And the instructions on the back. So very similar in build to the Jagdpanther. Again, snap together if you want. So let's have a look at the kit. Again, 2 sprues. Nice and detailed again. The sides with the cables and spare tracks and a few tools. And the bottom of the chassis, and then the other sprue we get the sides and rear, the exhausts built in this time, a jack, there's the gun, and the main body. So again, as you can see, lots of nice detail. So that's the Zvezda 1/100th scale Jagdtiger and Jagdpanther. 2 Jagdtigers and 4 Jagdpanthers to build. So I'll let you know how that goes. Thanks for watching.